and welcome to all those who follow us all around the world. Welcome to this very special webinar, or rather, web in air. Here next to me, we have Matteo and Andrea. Thank you for wanting us here. Here, the Orazzi owners, brothers of Orazzi Motors, who you all from all over the world know very well. We greet all the Orazzi dealers connected with us from all over the world. Here we are, together with our pilots and technicians, rather than champions. We will meet them. We are going to introduce them one by one, almost, for a brief greeting. Do you hear us, guys? Thumb up. Can you hear us? Say Vittorazzi. 1, 2, 3, Vittorazzi.
Vittorazzi!
That's it.
Vittorazzi.
Very good. Again, Sandro, vai, Angelo, Miroslav, Bruno, Kraft, come on. Daring emotion, that's it. Sandro Passeri, Jean-Emile Hulin, Julien Meillet, Ramon Morias, i tecnici in collegamento, Angelo Santino. Thank you. But most of all, the owners, the brothers of flying, Matteo and Andrea. Let's start by saying that today is a special occasion, an online event that we are doing in a difficult period. But with all the safety regulation, as you can see, we have it in place. An event that was supposed to be a great party. Unluckily, we can do that with the presence of the public, but as this can no longer be done today, as things have changed, as you well know, so we have chosen to do this anyway, straight away, but in a different way. Matteo, tell us more, and thank you for having me here.
Well, thank you. First of all, good evening to everyone. Our dealer, big welcome here, and also to all of those that follow us from home. Today was supposed to be a big party, many guests, friends here, and a lot of you connected from home for this opening ceremony for the new facilities. Will be different, but still special. We really wanted this online event because we want to give a strong response and to react to what is happening all around the world, always in compliance with the current regulation and respecting everyone's safety. We want to see all of you, meet you, even only virtually this year, since we have not had fairs, competition, expo. And so we have designed, studied and realized this webinar to present you the 2021 news, to get them out of the box, as written in the slogan that is really nice, and to tell you where we are going, so the direction for the next year.
We can't wait. I want to say right away that you are really flying higher and higher, and you know what flying is, let's say. Not only in a metaphorical, but also a literal sense, bringing the Vittorazzi towards new horizons. Today, the new company path officially begins, and it is no coincidence that we are broadcasting from a special place, as you can see, the new location where we have recently moved in. Something has changed. There is some very exciting news that we are going to unveil this evening, as you can guess, and as you have told these days on the social networks.
Yes, we have some very important news coming. Today we want to all of you to step into the new company and into this new adventure and project that is coming. This has in our DNA, well, this has always been in our DNA.
It's a family question.
Yes, a family question. The drive for innovation comes from our father and from the mini bike and even before. I have to say that we are very excited of this moment and from this changing. Well,
some mini bikes have been moved in the new place. I know, I saw.
Yes.
We are all excited and we can't wait to discover the news you have in store for us. Meanwhile, Andrea, will you tell us more about the new home, this new big home and the future that lies ahead?
Sì, Maurizio. Buonasera a tutti innanzitutto. È uno stabilimento più grande perché sono aumentate le nostre esigenze produttive con l'arrivo del nuovo motore Cosmos 300. Stiamo facendo passi veramente molto importanti di crescita e le innovazioni che stiamo studiando per i nostri prodotti necessitavano di un contesto differente di lavoro. Abbiamo nuovi macchinari che ci consentono di avere processi produttivi più veloci e tutti sotto controllo. Appunto, anche per il controllo qualità ci sono nuovi spazi e nuove strumentazioni che ci permettono un lavoro sempre più accurato e di un livello ancora più alto. Con questo passo ci proiettiamo verso una dimensione di sicuro più industriale con diverse automazioni per alcuni processi specifici. Ovvio che anche il livello organizzativo di tutto il personale poi è ancora più efficiente.
And as we can see, we moved in the new Vittorazzi house thanks to these clips. Andrea answered, yes, first of all, it is a larger headquarters because our production needs have increased with the arrival of a new engine, that Cosmos 300, and because consequently we need larger spaces, a larger warehouse and a new production online. We are talking very important steps of growth, and the innovation we are studying for our products needed a different context of work. We have new machinery which allows us to have faster production processes and all under control. For quality control, there are new spaces and new instruments that allow us to work more and more accurately and even higher level. With this step, we project ourselves towards a certainly more industrial dimension with different automation for some specific processes, the organizational level of all the staff, and even more. So growth, innovation, and important investment despite this moment of crisis and invariably. Great news also about the products, Matteo, and great courage too.
Yes, shortly we will show you what we have designed, a technology that is fully dedicated to paramotor, and we have been the first to patent this technology, thanks to the very high level of innovation contained in a small box.
So, I would say enough with words, we want to see. We want to touch this new creature. Guys, we can't wait any longer. You have to see the EFI now. All the pilots and our guests connected from all over the world are waiting for it. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Then, here we go. Let's unveil the EFI. Go for it, Matteo and Andrea. Are you ready, guys, too? From all over the world? Very good. An applause for the world. Enthusiasm, see. From David, Julien, Sandro, Angelo. Here it is, the EFI mounted on the factory R engine. Matteo, tell us, as you can see, it's moving right away. Tell us something more about your new baby, I said.
Yes, we are very proud of this project because it's a step of innovation, because it's something really nice that we bring in our company. And I can say this from the entire company, from the whole company, that we are proud of this long work, long effort. So,
an absolute first, which is the result of a long and accurate research work and also of many tests done in the field. This work is still in progress. Tell us more about it.
Yes, for us is a really important step. The idea was created from the desire to innovate and to offer a product that is advanced in terms of performance, in terms of safety, in terms of usability. The system is completely developed inside the company here, in the Vitorazzi company.
100% homemade.
Homemade, 100% made in Italy.
Made in Italy.
And with our hands, with our efforts. Both the electronic, the mechanical, the electromechanical and software system is made here. So, as you can imagine, the system is designed specifically for the paramotor needs, and every single component, every single algorithm is made for one purpose, for one reason. So there is a lot of study behind.
And you can see that a really important innovation for the world of flight. Moreover, it is a technology in full development. Let's explain it more clearly, Andrea.
Sì, Maurizio, al momento il sistema è utilizzato sia da alcuni piloti del Vitorazzi Racing Team, i nostri piloti, i quali lo utilizzeranno nelle gare nazionali e internazionali del prossimo anno, e sia da altri piloti collaudatori, diciamo, che proseguiranno i test in volo nei prossimi mesi, confermando la stabilità del sistema nelle diverse situazioni. L'ultima prova di successo è stata appunto quella del campionato italiano che abbiamo fatto il 10 ottobre scorso, passato a Iesi, dove Pasquale Biondo ha vinto e Sandro Passeri è arrivato secondo, che entrambi erano equipaggiati appunto con l'EFI. È stata veramente una grande soddisfazione, una gioia per noi, è una conferma che il lavoro che è stato fatto sta andando verso la giusta direzione.
So, it works and it wins.
Yeah.
That's it. At the moment, Andrea said, the system is used both by some pilots of the Vitorazzi Racing Team. We will use it in the national and international competition next year. And by our test pilots, we will continue the in-flight tests in the coming months, confirming the stability of the system in different situations. The last successful test that one of the Italian Paramotor Championship in Iesi last October the 10th. Pasquale Biondo won and Sandro Passeri came second, both using EFI. What a great joy would be to have Pasqua, as we say in Italian, to have Pasquale here. Pasquale Biondo, are you here? Yes, thank you, Pasqua, come here. Don't be ashamed. The champion. So please don't make mistakes and don't make damages, otherwise Andrea and Matthew will show you. Ah, well done, compliments. What's the cup? Take it for you, you're the champion, you can do that. So Pasquale, pilot, test pilot, instructor, 6 consecutive time champion this year with the use of EFI. Tell us more about your experience.
Buonasera a tutti, sono felice di essere parte del team Racing della Vitorazzi e di questo progetto innovativo. Il progetto ha dimostrato una forte solidità durante i test che abbiamo fatto e svolto nei mesi precedenti. Così, in accordo con la Vitorazzi, abbiamo deciso di partecipare al campionato italiano 2020. Il sistema a iniezione ha garantito una prestazione superiore rispetto ai motori che ho usato ai campionati precedenti, ovvero il Monster 185 preparato per le competizioni con un carburatore a vaschetta. Oltre a un beneficio nei termini di consumo di carburante, ho avuto sempre una piacevole sensazione di una macchina sicura, affidabile, che sta operando con prestazioni veramente sorprendenti.
Let's have the translation, but I would say, since your colleague, a pilot colleague, Matteo.
I try to do
yes.
a fast
Better
translation.
than me, surely.
Yes. I'm happy to be part of the team and of the project, of this project. The projects show us that is strong and can work even in competition where the conditions are quite hard. And in the previous months, so in the summertime, we made some tests, and in agreement, so all together we decided to make this step, so to make the national competition, all taking some risk, because it's still a new part, so a new project. The injection give me a superior performance compared to the engine I used before, so some years before, and also I had always the feeling that the engine is safe during the flights and is a reliable machine that give me good confidence when I'm flying. That is important.
Well translated, Matteo, but I had no doubt about it. May I add a little question to this champion?
Sure, you.
Pasca, say the truth, please. But how much is important the pilot rather than an important too, of course, engine like this? So, better Pasca or better than EFI?
Allora, il pilota ovviamente deve avere un'adeguata preparazione che necessita di un determinato programma di allenamento, ma non avrei vinto un campionato se non si ha un motore preparato da un team di esperti che ne esaltano al massimo le prestazioni e l'affidabilità.
Matteo,
I try again to translate fastly. Well, the training program that he does every year is quite strong to arrive to that results, to that competition, but is not enough when the engine is not at the same level. So the engine needs to be with high performance and high reliability. So he said both are important.
Both. Off and off, let's say. Thank you, Pasquale, for these words. But now we also have Sandro connected with us, the runner-up. Hello, Sandro, one of the first historical Vittorazzi pilots, 9 times Italian champions. Sandro, hello.
Ciao, ciao a tutti, buonasera.
Sandro, how many cups do you have in the backside? All yours? Tutte coppe tue?
Queste sono tutte le mie coppe.
First and second place.
Negli anni delle competizioni con I motori Vittorazzi.
Not ready. All thanks to Vittorazzi. Okay. Tell us a little about your experience with the engine during the race.
Beh, diciamo che è stato davvero fantastico poter gareggiare con questo nuovo sistema. Mi ha dato sicuramente sensazioni positive fin dal primo volo. Tanta tecnologia a disposizione in uno strumento molto potente. Diciamo che permette di migliorare i propri risultati. Non posso che ringraziare Vittorazzi per questo motore, per questo lavoro e per questo grande passo in avanti che ha fatto. Complimenti davvero.
Grazie Sandro. Grazie per...
Would you like to translate, Matteo?
Grazie a voi.
Another cup for you, Sandro. Do you have a place? Some more place on your wall? C'hai ancora qualche posto nel muro? Sì. Per altre coppe?
Non posso, mia moglie mi uccide se porta a casa qualche altra coppa.
His wife is going to kill him with other cups. Let's translate, Sandro.
It was really nice.
Another great champion.
It was really nice to compete with this new technology. The feeling was immediate, was positive since the beginning. Sandro said that the technology is very powerful, so that allow him to improve the results. And well, thanks to Vittorazzi for this great step forward.
And thank you too, Sandro. We should have a nice clip about these guys, the championship, what you have accomplished. We can see it.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night.
veramente contentissimo del motore, è fantastico, era una prova d'economia e ha prestazioni notevoli.
Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men fell. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little.
Devo dire che sono molto contento delle risposte del motore, perché la navigazione vuol dire portare il motore ai suoi massimi, a farlo rendere al massimo e quindi a spremerlo bene, ma con il nuovo sistema iniezione ha fatto il suo dovere alla grande.
Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sun rises, when the sun.
È la sesta volta consecutiva sul gradino più alto del podio, però quest'anno è stata diversa rispetto agli altri anni perché ha un motore particolare, veramente particolare, una novità incredibile che mi ha permesso di avere più prestazioni ovviamente in gara, ma anche più una gestione del mezzo completamente innovativa e l'affidabilità del mezzo che è tutto un altro mondo rispetto a prima.
Sono molto emozionato, sono anche quest'anno sul podio grazie a Vittorazzi e al suo motore e la nuova tecnologia a iniezione che mi ha consentito di fare praticamente delle manche ai massimi livelli. Il motore è perfetto, in questo momento lo possiamo gestire al 100% e sono veramente felice e contento. Grazie Vittorazzi e grazie per questo secondo posto.
The flying home. Compliments. It has been a really beautiful adventure, even that one of the championship. We thank Pasquale and Sandro for telling us about this experience and for the winning thing. That's not unveiled. To team pilots, again, we are going to call a grid. So thank you, dear Pasquale. We will see you later. Thank you for leaving us the cup. I'll watch it. Sure. No matter what. Let's talk with two other Vittorazzi team pilot, Jean-Émile Hulin, a very young pilot, and Julien Meillet, two pilots who have already tested the EFI. Let's start with Jean-Émile. Welcome, Jean-Émile.
Hello,
Can you hear
everyone.
us? So, let's talk about your experience with the EFI.
Yes, I can confirm the test with EFI have given many excellent results, and I'm very happy to work with that, and to be part of the Vittorazzi team. Thank you also for the cutting-edge technology. Soon I would like to start training for the next World Championship in Brazil in 2021, and we are working on that today.
We are going all with you in Brazil, okay, Matteo? You want to confirm it? Are you ready to follow you? Very good. Thank you, Jean-Émile,
Not bad.
for your contribution. And now we welcome Julien.
Yes.
Your experience too, Julien. Join
Hello
us.
everyone. Yes, I'm also really happy to have done this test. I was amazed by the potential of the system for use in competition and for amateur use. Thank you, Vittorazzi. Excellent work.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you too, Tumbap, and also from Julien. Well, thank you very much to both of you. And now let's move on to dealers. Let's see who is curious about EFI. There's someone who's going to ask some question. Let's see, for example, Tom from Parajets is ready to ask a question. Please, let's leave it to you for a question to our protagonists.
Hi guys, firstly thanks very much
Hey,
for
Tom.
having us. It's always a pleasure to be involved with the Vittorazzi team and sending big hugs from all the Parajet guys here to all the extended Vittorazzi team and family. My question is for Matteo. Matteo, when did you create the EFI? And more importantly, when can normal people like me get my hands on it?
Get the hands on it. I can do it straight away, as you can see. You have to wait, I think.
Ciao Tom. Nice question. Well, I try to be short as much as I can. Vitorazzi created the fuel injection system because we strongly believe in development and product development. The EFI system is innovative in the conception and offer many advantages in competition and normal use, as before Julien said already.
Yeah.
What are the main advantages? Well, the first is the increase in flight autonomy and the optimization of the performance when the atmospheric conditions change as pressure, temperature, humidity, and when the altitude change. The microprocessor that we have inside the box calculates every changing in 135 times per second. So it's very frequency is very high. So this becomes extremely important when in everyday use, allowing the pilots to focus only on the flight and not to worry about anything else. The other advantage is the usability. The system is extremely easy to use, and even for beginners, pilot, and is easy to manage during the flight, and is adaptable to every condition of the day. It gives notice and advice for alerts, for mechanical engine maintenance, so it appears on the display, and many other warnings. The last but not the least is the increase in safety before and during the flight. Well, for the...
about the hands on it. Tom hands on it.
When the standards Vitorazzi will be on the... so when the products will be on the standards of safety that we need to offer to the customers. So this technology will be available by the factory here, as we see here, and we'll start the production probably in the beginning of 2022.
The beginning of 2022.
Still 1 year and a half.
Okay, Tom, satisfied? Can't
Great,
wait.
thank you,
Can't wait, I guess, to put hands on it. Another question from this question time. I see such as Sean from Glider Sport.
Hello, everyone. Big hello from Glider Sports and Gravity Paramotors here. You touched on it a little bit, Matteo, but can your team talk about the safety and reliability that you guys have found in testing?
Santino, the question is for you.
Yes. Hi, Sean. Thanks for your question. This electronic fuel injection project has been developing to assist the pilot in all situations, raising the level of safety on the ground and preventing failures in flight. I'd like to anticipate some futures. On ground, the system avoids both the engine start by unintentional pressing of the start button and accidental starting with engaged throttle lever. It balances the fuel for mechanical and hydraulic malfunction. With the new engine, a break-in mapping takes place to improve lubrication and reduce the mechanical stress. There is a notice of ordinary maintenance, and after the servicing work, the dealer can reset the timer. There is a terminal display where the pilot can interface with. There are many adjustable parameters. Just for an example, the type of battery, the battery used, life, LiPo, or lead. Because for Vitorazzi safety is first, the electronic control unit is protected against overcurrent, over temperature, over voltage, short circuit, and power supply polarity inversion. All the project has been carefully studied so that wiring, connectors, sensor resist to engine high vibration level. The last, but not the least, all the components, electronic, hydraulic, and mechanical, are top quality in order to guarantee operating stability of the system all the time. Thank you for your time, Sean. See you.
And blue sky, Sean, okay? Good answer, okay?
Fantastic. I can't wait to get our hands on it like everybody else. Thank you, guys.
Say the same. We can't all wait, okay. Next question from, let's say, who would like Abelardo from Craft. Fire away.
Sí, tienes una gran responsabilidad, ¿no? Una pregunta. ¿Cuál es el mejor resultado que has obtenido?
So the question from Angelo is, Angelo, this is a question the whole world wants to ask you. What are the best results obtained during the test period? This is the question from Abelardo. Angelo.
Yeah, hi all, and I want to tell that the results are very, very exciting. The engine improved a lot in terms of low consumption, and we have a significant fuel saving, near 30% less than the version equipped with the carburetor. During a lot fly, I can monitor many engine parameters through a display that Santino showed you before. And for example, I can check amount of fuel remaining in my tank and the instantaneous consumption liter per hour, giving me a lot of confidence and safety for my flight. And the A5 project developed by Vittorazzi, for me, is an excellent system, able to maintain stable and precise engine control at the different RPM. At the same time, they give to the pilot prompt throttle response when the motor is required. So I have personally participated to the development and refinement at the first prototype since the end of 2080, setting myself various targets, including the improvement of fuel consumption, extreme use in a different climatic condition, and reliability test with a long flight. I must say that I have really obtained a very, very great result, and this result can be confirmed by the pilot of the Vittorazzi racing team. And I remember one good things with the great pleasure, the flight that I made in a magical place in Italy, in the Dolomiti. In the Dolomiti, in the summer in 2019, I fly two places with an altitude gain then over 3,000 meters. I fly above 3,500 meters on the Tre Cime di Lavaredo. I don't know if some people know. I made 2 hours of flight, and I can appreciate the quality and versatility of the project that never have hesitation in the operation. After near 2 years and lot of fly with this system, with the DA5, today I can tell that I can do without it. So I hope that Vittorazzi can give this possibility to all the pilots that can fly with this system.
We can't wait again and again. Thank you, flying over Dolomites. Thanks to Dolomiti. What have you experienced, dear Angelo? Very good, very good. Thank you. Thanks to all our dealers who have asked questions, and thanks also to the technicians, the good technicians of Vittorazzi who have answered. We are going to go back to another question time. In the meantime, Andrea, we have to talk to you for a moment about the Vittorazzi Jewel that is already here on stage. We can admire it on this stage in this version of EFI, an engine that is beautiful, we can see that. In a recent promotional video has been defined as the touch of excellence, with a wonderful parallel between the art of engines and the art of music, the violin in a way. Obviously I'm talking about Factory R. Andrea, tell us more about it.
Sì, il Factory R, come abbiamo detto spesso, è il nostro motore top di gamma, è di altissima qualità e è prodotto in serie limitata per poco più di 100 pezzi all'anno.
And if I am not mistaken, and we can now see it properly, our creature, it is available in more colors of the Carter, precisely because being a product of excellence, you want to give the opportunity to customize it as much as possible.
Esattamente, esatto. Lo possiamo personalizzare con diversi tipi di colore.
So this is almost collectible engine. Tell us about the technical characteristics of the engine and the research work done to get to this day's model.
Sì, questo motore ha una serie di caratteristiche che lo distinguono rispetto al Monster 185 di serie, diciamo quello normale. I materiali sono di altissima qualità, come ad esempio le viterie in titanio e tutte le parti di carbonio. Ci sono tante parti di carbonio, ad esempio l'airbox, il supporto della marmitta, la flangia dell'elica, il convogliatore che in questo caso viene assemblato di serie con il motore. E poi ci sono delle parti lavorate in CNC come il carter motore, la biella, che sono fatte in lega aeronautiche. E logicamente il titanio e il carbonio garantiscono maggiore durata dei materiali e più leggerezza. Oggi infatti il Factory R è il motore più leggero e al contempo più potente della sua categoria. E sono stati fatti tantissimi test per valutare le prestazioni e la durata con dei risultati veramente eccellenti.
So Andrea is saying that the Factory R, as we have often said, is our top of the range engine of the highest quality and produced in a limited series, just over 100 pieces per year. The engine has many characteristics that distinguish it from the normal Monster 18.5. Among them are the highest quality materials, such as titanium screws, carbon parts, such as the airbox, exhaust bracket, and the cooling shroud and standard. Then the CNC machine parts, such as the crankcase and the connected rod made by aeronautical alloys. Titanium and carbon ensure longer material durability and more lightness. Today, the Factory R is also the lightest and most powerful engine in its class, and we have numerous tests to evaluate its performance and durability with excellent results. Exactly, it is very suitable for competition or for those who love aerobatic flight, especially for the slalom category. The extreme power weight ratio, the small size offer unique maneuverability and fun. And then let's see this jewel in the field with the participation of Ramon Morias, an historical Vittorazzi pilot at the Bornos Championship in Spain, with impressions and the feeling of flight. Let's see it.
Para este evento me estoy preparando aquí en Borno, estamos ajustando todos los detalles. Normalmente son pequeños ajustes del pedal de acelerador, en la vela de los tips, para que esté todo a punto y correcto a la hora de entrar a los circuitos. Esta competición es de slalom. Básicamente lo que hacemos es realizar circuitos sobre el agua, que es más seguro, alrededor de unas pilonas. El que más rápido lo hace es el que gana, es muy simple. Para mí el Factory R va a ser el mejor para esta competición por el empuje que tiene de más. Son 10-12 kilos más de empuje que tiene. El peso, es un peso muy ligero, o sea que me ayuda a la hora de trazar mi circuito. La entrega de potencia es muy buena, es muy progresiva, puedo hacer con el gas lo que quiero. Entonces, este motor para mí ahora mismo es el ideal, el Factory R nuevo, por esas razones: empuje, peso y potencia. Muy bien, ha finalizado el campeonato, súper contento, he quedado campeón de Andalucía, categoría trike, y campeón del Open Internacional, categoría trike. Súper contento con el Factory R, que me ha permitido cerrar bien los circuitos, ir rápido con la potencia extra que tengo. Súper bien, esperamos que el año que viene vaya todo a tope. ¡Yuhu!
Super contento. That's the translation. A wonderful experience by Ramon, the king of slalom, who is online with us. Ramon, you are one of the columns of the Vitorazzi Pilots team. It is a pleasure to have you here. Buenas tardes, Ramon.
Hello, buenas tardes. I'm very happy to stay today with us in this special conference. Very, very happy. I'm very happy to fly the new motor.
You're the king of slalom, is it correct?
Sorry?
You're the king of slalom, correct?
I'm the king for the many years, but now the young people coming very, very, very happy. And me stay, only stay.
Tell us about your experience with Vitorazzi.
I speak in Spanish, ¿ok? Ok, wow, mi experiencia, llevo muchos años volando con Vitorazzi, muchos años. Estoy muy contento, soy muy amigo de la familia Vitorazzi y bueno, resumiendo un poco, he participado en el último campeonato aquí en España, en Bornos, con el Factory R, y la verdad súper contento porque me ha dado una respuesta que yo necesitaba, que era más potencia, más ligereza, y eso me ayuda mucho a poder hacer buenos puestos en competición. Pero sobre todo creo que es un motor que va a servir para una amplia gama de pilotos, porque aparte de la ligereza y la potencia, se dosifica muy bien, tú puedes dar la potencia que necesitas y vibra muy poco, es muy confortable de volar. Creo que va a servir tanto para los pilotos que buscan potencia como para los que no. Matteo, tu turno.
Sì, ciao Ramon, è un piacere.
Vitorazzi speaks the language of all the world.
È un piacere sentire queste parole. E Maurizio, traduci.
I translate.
Sì.
The Factory R is a great engine that allowed me to win an important title. I can't wait for many more competitions and victories. Of course, soon this jewel, reserved for a few elected members of the Vitorazzi team, will be available to everyone, so try it. That's what our Ramon is saying.
Congratulations Ramon.
Thank you, Ramon.
Ciao Ramon.
Grazie mille. Sono
Grazie
qui
mille.
in Spagna esperando tutta la novedad y con mucha gana de volver a vernos en vivo.
Esattamente.
Ci sentiamo presto sperando, hoping for good news together in this difficult moment. So, we thanks again Ramon, and now another very important moment of our meeting today has arrived. The time to present the second one, Vitorazzi Jewel, now complete and definitive after a year of further development, almost ready to take flight. Now, I'd like to let it in fact it's already here at last, the Cosmos 300. That's it, you can see it working very, very good. To make some mistakes. This, guys, is an engine that was presented at Vitorazzi's Days in 2019 for the first time last year, the memorial in honor of Vittoriano Razzi that we all remember. And it is an engine that completes the Vitorazzi range. Upper displacement used for trike and ultralight minimal. ideal for two-seater flight. Matteo, another challenge, another victory, another development venture of which today we see the final product. Here we are again.
Okay, yes, exactly. Yes, it's another challenge. I don't know if we are going to win it, but let's try it.
The beginning is very good.
Yes, the engine is working really well. And the Cosmos, I can say briefly that is an engine with aeronautical conception and characteristic. Was born to take off on wheels, on trike.
Yeah.
Is a larger, more professional machine for which we establish a new dedicated production here in the company, the new headquarters. Is a complete product. Is a product that guarantees a superior comfort, a lot of power, as well some solution that we designed to get the highest reliability, so safety. Let's see a couple of them that we have here just in front of us. One is the cooling, liquid cooling system, and then we have the double spark system. So two spark you can see on the cylinder head, and with two independent system, and then the counter shaft that make the engine more comfortable. Well,
it is no coincidence that safety is one of the fundamental issues on which you have worked on to create a maximum reliable engine in flight. What have been the evolutions of this engine since its first presentation 1 year ago?
Yes, behind it there is a big great work of development that we did during this year, so from the last summer 2019 till now. Compared to the version that we presented last year at the Vitorazzi Day, now there have been some important changes and updates. First of all, the most important is the thrust. We gained some horsepower and thrust from the propeller. So we reached some peak of 125 kilograms of thrust on the test bench. And we work on every part of the engine, so from the cylinder to the exhaust, to the carter case. So it's a complete work of refinement. The last improvement we did a few days ago. Later we are going to see some clip. Is the propellers, thanks to the collaboration of Helix. And we had some improvement also on the fuel efficiency, so on the ratio of propeller thrust and the fuel consumption at the cruise speed. And then now we can say that the engine have the final components, so the components that we will see in production. So now we approve the suppliers, the production technology, the control procedure, and now the organization is ready to make thousands of these engines with the same precision, the same quality, the same version that we have now. Last step that we did, many hours of test on the last year. So approximately 500 hours of test.
You made all yourself? It's correct? No, by yourself.
No.
500 hours.
No, on 500 I did 5. 1%.
A good percent.
1%. The rest is test bench, in-flight test, and Pasquale also helped us, that he's here.
Thanks for the team.
Yes, for the team, yes. And to validate all the components and the engine in the complete engine. And so, for what we see here today, yes.
The final version. The Cosmos 300 is also an engine that stands out for its Vitorazzi characteristics. That is certainly another of the most important symbols of the development, business growth, and innovation in progress. But we now want to show you another important moment in the engine development phase with partner Fly Products, which belongs to the trike, where you can see the Cosmos 300 almost in direct grip. Because we went to spy, let's say that, on the engine tests with our pilots, seeing it in action in the field, and we have a lot to tell you and to show you. Let's go with the clip.
Ok, bam, tutto muto alla massima quota, 200 metri, adesso facciamo la prova radio e facciamo una procedura. No, perché anche qua c'è qualcuno.
giri, prendeva 4 minuti e 13 secondi. Quando leggo il cronometro sono preciso.
Well done guys, well done.
E prima facciamo la salita.
Great.
This is the quality of the team, Vittorassi team. Huge applause, I make it for you. Thank you for let us be inside your family rather than a team. Thank you very much also to the whole Vittorassi team, as well as the pilots who let us into their daily lives, which is made up of tests and a lot of studying, so that we can better discover what is done at the company every day, working hard right here, where the magic is created, with working hard for the satisfaction of all Vittorassi pilots and amateurs. And now let's reopen our house to the question of our dealers connected all over the world. Other question, fire away. I see, for example, Navid from Fly Products. Navid.
Yes, thank you very much for having us. Thanks on behalf of Fly Products team. We are very curious and happy about this engine. The Cosmos 300 has great potential and performances, as we have seen throughout our testing in the past month. But as paramotor and paratrike manufacturer, we wonder, can Vittorassi keep up with production of Cosmos 300? Will the delivery time be the same as Monster 185 or Adamatis? Maybe a question for you, Andrea.
Andrea.
Sì, Navid, il progetto del Cosmos 300 è sicuramente impegnativo nei termini costruttivi e anche per la realizzazione di questo motore che abbiamo pianificato il cambio di sede e abbiamo assunto più personale. L'entrata in produzione del motore sarà da gennaio 2021. Nei primi 6 mesi i tempi di consegna potrebbero essere un po' maggiori rispetto ai tempi convenzionali. Questo per una minore efficienza della linea produttiva nel primo periodo. Nella seconda metà del 2021 invece avremo sicuramente maggiore velocità di consegna, anche grazie all'entrata a regime delle macchine CNC di ultima generazione che abbiamo appena integrato.
So Navid, Andrea answered. The Cosmos 300 project is demanding in terms of production. We have planned the developments like the change of location and more workers in production, also because of this engine. The Cosmos 300 production will begin in January 2021. In the first 6 months, the delivery time of the Cosmos 300 engine could be a little longer than conventional times. In the second half of the year 2021, we will be faster, also thanks to the entry into operation of the latest generation CNC machines just integrated. Okay? You satisfied?
Okay, thank you very much. Look forward to.
Thank you, and compliment for your backwards. Very good.
Thank you. It's very tall up here.
You higher than us, surely. Thank you, David. So another question, for example, David from Kanguk. Fire away.
I unmute. So yeah, as you know, I live. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, the sound.
We can hear you very well.
Yes, really a big interest for this engine. Big interest. Since 1 year we are very patient. And my question is about the temperature, because we produce in Canada, we sell everywhere in the world. And in Canada, the temperature are very extreme. And it was only the concern about the specific solution you found for the Cosmos engine, for the difference of temperature depending the season. So that was my biggest question about that and all the solution you found. And anyway, I will be super happy to test the engine here in Canada as soon as possible.
Can't wait him too. All the same. So the challenge of temperature.
Yes. Thanks, David, for this question. We know that the challenge of temperature is not easy, but we already work for that. The engine Cosmos has a thermostat in the cylinder head that controls the liquid circulation. So it's opening at 60 degrees Celsius. In addition, we made already some smaller radiators as prototypes, but is going to become production, with less heat exchanges, so can be used for that condition extreme. So we have to compensate the cold by a smaller radiator. The same radiator can be used also on paramotor, where the space is smaller, or can be used also in other glider trikes or other aircraft, like a small aircraft that they need a very small space. Anyway, thanks for your question. I really would like to see one of your trike with the ski below the wheels to fly with the Cosmos. Maybe we can help you to find the perfect tuning, and maybe we go there to make it run perfectly.
Vittorazzi's target is focused on Canada too. Thank you, my friend. Bye, David. Bye.
Thank you very much.
There's time for, I think, one last question, maybe from Bruno Vezzoli from Ultralight. Bruno, it's yours.
Hi. Buongiorno a tutti, buonasera.
Buonasera, thank you. Go with the question.
Una questione volevo fare una domanda per Andrea riguardando il motore 300 su il decollo a piedi. Praticamente andremo a fare prove per le competizioni, come si presenta il motore per le gare di slalom.
So Andrea, the question is, do you think the Cosmos 300 engine will be competitive for slalom races?
Ciao Bruno, innanzitutto. Sì, sicuramente sarà un motore molto competitivo per queste gare, sia nel decollo a piedi che nel trike, logicamente. Quest'inverno faremo altri test dedicati e presto vi racconteremo di più, vi diremo di più, maggiori informazioni.
The answer is, of course, yes. I think the engine will be competitive for this competition, both as a foot launch and in a trike. This winter we will do some tests. Soon you will know more. Thank you, Bruno. And I'm afraid...
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm afraid, dear flying brothers, as I recalled you, that we are in the hand of this wonderful experience. Please, if you agree, I would like to call back again our champion, Pashka. Come back here just to join us and to make a huge applause to all our partners from all over the world, and most of all for Vittorazzi's family. And what about you, brothers? Would you like to say something more? Is there a sentence that in this case you used to do?
The best is blue skies.
Blue skies to everybody.
Cieli blu.
Cieli blu. Thank you for everybody working in the bench side, and a huge applause for you too. Vittorazzi, the flying home. Thank you.